they're all only gorgeous.
There isn't really a nervousness, there's kind of a determined optimism about it. So it's not even like a nervousness or this is our only chance. It's almost like, it feels a bit like an inevitability that we are going to be able to change Ireland for the better in the upcoming election. How would I describe it? Would almost be a fervour that this is going to happen, that in the next election we're going to do really well and that we're going to be able to put in the changes that we say we're going to.
There's a good bit of expectation, but I think people are leading that as opposed to the party, and we're just kind of like, yeah, we're up for this fight, we're going to grab it by both hands and let's go, get the work done.
Someone like Neil Martin is that something that you would find agreeable?
I wouldn't find it agreeable, but I could understand that if we had to do it, that we may have to do that. And the only way that would be acceptable would be that our policies would be priority. Fianna Fáil are old hands, and but we're in the right place. I think at the right time. We have to do it. Now is the time.
Oh, listen, I've never been found guilty of having titles. How are you?
There is a really upbeat mood in relation to this Ard Fheis. Since the last Ard Fheis, we've emerged as the largest party in local government. And look, we're focusing in the countdown to the general election in the south here, and we have the local and European elections. So there's a very upbeat mood in Sinn Féin. We're winning the hearts and minds because people see that Sinn Féin is the vehicle to bring about change, and that's very positive for us. But look, our job is to keep our feet firmly on the ground. There's a long way to go here yet.
In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians.
And this means a lot to the Palestinian people. And I wanted as well to mention the whole Irish people who came to the street to protest the support of Palestinians and their just cause.
And I say to you that Gaza is hell on earth. What is going now in Gaza didn't happen out of thin air. A colossal political and moral failure has led to where we are now. The barbarism and the ongoing massacre that continues unabated in Gaza is intolerable, and the scars will run deep in our people for generations to come.
The people themselves should put pressure over the governments of the world, because actually it's a huge failure what's going on in Gaza after like 36 days of this bombardment, of this massacre, of this genocide and ethnic cleansing. Now we're witnessing since the early morning attacking hospitals. The occupation must end, and the Free State of Palestine should be on the 67 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital.
At this moment in time, it's really hard to put it into words. After the speech we've just had from the Palestinian ambassador, I found it so moving. As humans, never mind, Sinn Féin members, I think anybody with any ounce of humanity knows what's going on and condemns it.
We understand, we've been there, we're still suffering it. It's still going on in the north. We're still not united. And who did that? The British. And who did it to them? The British. They drew the line in 47.
What happened was absolutely dreadful with Hamas, but the response was so out of kilter. 10,000, 11,000 this morning dead, and we have to stand by the Palestinians because, we know what colonisation is. We know what it is for a country to be divided, and it's up to us, really. I stand by them 100%, and I think most of Sinn Féin members do as well.